Hi, it's Dan Westervelt for the Golf Tournament Association of America. Here today to talk to you about arrival gifts. And the reason why this is important is because it is the first impression that your tournament makes. And the reason why that is important is because it is also the first thing in mind when people access the memory of your tournament. What do we mean by that? Well, when you meet someone new, that first impression is formed in about the first 10 seconds. But it lasts forever, and you can't really undo it. So it's very important that your first impression for your golf tournament be supported by strong arrival gifts. Why do we say this? Well, golfers have gotten a little spoiled lately. They've been to a number of tournaments, if they're experienced, and we assume they are, and suddenly they're used to very nice arrival gifts, such that if they come to your tournament and they're paying you X dollars more than the normal green fee for that golf course, and they're getting something like donated koozies and mouse pads and things with other people's name on it. It really doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have the tournament name on it. They're going to think badly of you, and worse, they'll remember badly, and worse yet, they'll tell their friends that the tournament was kind of not really very professional and maybe you want to skip it next year. All of these things are things that you want to avoid. And the very simple way to avoid this is to get a sponsor for your arrival gifts. Now, why do we say this? Well, two reasons. Number one, you should plan to spend $20 to $40 per player on arrival gifts, and the reason we say this is because in that price range, you can buy anything from leather gloves, custom sunglasses, bag tags, golfer kits, shoe bags, all kinds of things that are available in that price range for your golfers as arrival gifts. Why is this important? Well, very simply, it is important because what we're talking about is giving that golfer something to walk away from that tournament with, but with your tournament name displayed so they can see it, displayed prominently on the product. And the reason that's important is very simple. We want them to look at that item with your name on it every single time they golf for the next year and think about your tournament. And you know how you do this? You buy them a golf glove with your tournament logo on it. You buy them a golfer kit with your tournament logo on it that sits on their bag. You buy something that they're going to have with their golf bag that they're going to look at every single time they go golfing with your logo on it. Now, I know times are difficult right now, and believe me, sponsor dollars are rarer than ever. And the way that you access them is this. Number one, you go to your vendors and your friends, because first and foremost, the one thing that determines somebody saying yes to either being a sponsor or a golfer in your tournament is relationships. They have to know you. You're not going to walk in and cold sell a tournament because those dollars just don't exist anymore. Now, the second point to selling a sponsor on your tournament is really being able to create some kind of a marketing plan for them that shows them how you're going to give them $2 or $3 worth of sales or equity or something as an actual business gain for their business for their $1 spent. It has to be in excess of that $1. It doesn't make any sense of just trading dollars. As a consequence, one of the things we always suggest is that as you go in to talk to these people, tell them that you're doing a super ticket or a contest whereby emails are being collected, and that you will not only give them the emails from this year, but you will share your database with them for next year as well, if they'll come on and sponsor this year. Now, suddenly they're getting a whole new base of clients that are going golfing that they may or may not have ever had access to, but they certainly have never had this particular slice of that business, and that's something that has great value. Why? Well, it's a whole group of new leads that they never knew about before. Little things like this can really make the difference in your value-added approach to that sponsor. Your sponsor is looking for something to make his phone ring, drive customers in his door, or make his cash register. Well, very simple. So if, in fact, you are able to provide that in terms of some sort of an idea, or better yet, a marketing plan that has more than one idea, you will get your sponsors and in turn be able to present your golfers with very, very nice arrival gifts. And one thing I suggest is you take a look at www.gts59.com, and specifically the Wolf golf gloves, because these are available to your golfers with their custom logo on the back for $10 or $15, and they're both beautiful gloves. So, Dan Westervelt, this has been a pleasure speaking to you, and you take care. We'll see you on the golf course. Bye-bye.